All right, so allow me to break the fourth wall, so to speak, here for like 30 seconds to a minute. If you don't care, to skip to this number. But to those of you who are concerned, yes, I have been posting a bunch of iPad content for the past 2 weeks, pretty much exclusively iPad content, and that has had people really happy, and I love the fact that so many of you are so enthusiastic. You left a lot of comments and likes, and you've subscribed, so thank you so much for that. But for my loyal subscribers, people who have been watching me for a while, no, I will not be just exclusively posting on Apple products and iPad content. A lot of you guys have said, I'm worried about the diversity of coverage on your channel, and I just want to say that is still a thing. I'm still going to be posting on, OnePlus, Android phones, Android tablets, hopefully in the future, gaming PCs, whatever. I mean, hence this video. This is a gaming set of videos. So yeah, do not worry. We're not turning into an iPad channel here. I just was taking advantage of the trend while it was still a thing, so I can, earn revenue and gain following and gain subscribers and viewership so I could, do more videos on other topics. So don't worry. Not turning into, everything Apple Pro here. So with that said, let's get into this gaming setup video. So yeah, welcome to my gaming setup tour for summer of 2019. I've been waiting to do this for a little while. I'm super excited to show you what I have here. It's somewhat budget, and I'll get into why I think that in a minute here. But before we continue, I'd really appreciate it if you'd smash that like button, leave me a comment, whether it's a question, suggestion, or opinion. Any interaction is greatly appreciated, as the algorithm likes that, and it helps me get my videos to more people. This video is brought to you by URCD Keys, a platform specialized in providing you with official Microsoft keys, Steam, Origin, Uplay, and other PC game CD keys, as well as PSN and Xbox prepaid codes at a substantial discount. Right now they're offering a 20% discount on their Windows 10 OEM keys, which is already insane considering how much cheaper the key is compared to other sites. All you gotta do is search Microsoft Windows 10 Pro OEM CD Key Global. I'll also provide a link. Create an account with URCD Keys and purchase the CD key with a variety of payment methods, applying the code NH20 to get 20% off. Click the link in the video description to learn more. So everything is on top of, surprise, surprise, an IKEA Linman table, the desk of the tech community here pretty much. It's cheap, it's effective, it's easy to set up, and it's super clean. And yeah, I have this in somewhat of a L-shaped configuration in my room. I actually have another setup, or a part of my setup. It's a creative setup. I made a video on that if you're interested, link in the description. But yeah, I love these tables. Once again, they fit really nicely into my setup. I've had them for years. I have no problem with them. And yeah, love the clean aspect that they bring. And once again, they're super cheap. On top of this desk table, whatever you want to call it, I have a Vipams mouse mat. It's 12 by 36. It's also cheap off of Amazon, so you can see the kind of budget theme happening here. I've actually had this product for a while now. I have one with my creative setup, so I decided to buy another one for my gaming. It adds a nice contrast with the Linman table that I have, and yeah, it's nice to have the maneuverability and freedom to have your mouse and your keyboard wherever you want. And it's just comfortable, it's not like you're just resting your, palms or your wrists on like a rough or a kind of a hard surface. It adds comfortability and style, and once again, it's pretty cheap, around like $12 or $11 off of Amazon. On top of my extended mouse mat, I have a Rosewell white gaming keyboard. I don't really know exactly what it's called. I'll leave a link in the description. As I said, it was around $30. It's clean. The typing experience is just fine. It's membrane. I don't need anything too crazy, but it looks nice, feels nice, and does what I need it to do. And it's also RGB and has several different modes. I'm not going to go into all of them, but it's definitely a decent keyboard if you want to pick one up. It's white. It looks super dope, like I said. And yeah, fits my needs perfectly. As for the mouse, I've actually had this for a couple of years. It is a Jellycomb wireless one. It's around $10 on Amazon, another cheap product. It's a little worn out now because I used it for video editing, so the scroll wheel's a little bit messed up. But for, casual gaming and just casual interaction with Windows, it works just fine. It goes with my white and black contrast that I got going on, and once again, it's really, really cheap. And moving on to one of the spectacles of my gaming setup here, we have an MSI 34-inch gaming monitor. It's the MAG 41CQ. I don't remember the number, I'm sorry, but I'll leave a link to it anyway. It is 3440 by 1440, and it has a 100 hertz refresh rate. So it's a great monitor for gaming. It offers an excellent immersive gaming experience, and it doesn't break the bank. Although you can buy this for around $450, that might seem a little steep. You can actually get this monitor for cheaper. I got mine at Micro Center, the holy grail or the holy land of electronics, for $369, and I haven't even done the rebate yet. So yeah, I got it for a steal, and it just once again offers a great... Hi, what are you doing? Can I help you? Can I help you? Hey, okay, yep, see, this is what we're doing. Oh, this is my cat, and he just thinks that he can just mess things up. Look, he's black and white like my desk setup in my shirt here. Not that, I don't know why I was, wanting to say that, but yeah, he's really hungry. And you're, like, come on, I'm recording a video. Oh no! Is I got mine at Micro Center, the holy land of electronics, for $369. So that's kind of the budget aspect of my setup here. That's where I kind of derived the budget name in the title of this video and whatever. I do not recommend buying this monitor for like creative purposes. This is specifically for gaming, and it's great. I mean, you get 100 hertz refresh rate, you get high resolution, 1440p. That's kind of the new sweet spot in terms of gaming. And yeah, I love playing, Battlefield and Minecraft and just other games that just take advantage of this, the really wide field of view. It just really does, once again, immerse you into your gaming experience, and it just allows you to have, a single monitor. In the past, I've had dual monitors, or I prefer dual monitors, but yeah, having an ultra wide like this, especially at this size, I almost got 29 inches, but it just didn't cut it. 34 inches is just great, and at this resolution, it's not a pain to look at. You have like 2560 by 1080 monitors that just look horrible to me. I don't know, but yeah, it's a great monitor. You can get it for a great price. You got high refresh rate, and yeah, it has DisplayPort, HDMI, all the modern amenities or whatever. You also get VESA mount support, although you have to buy an accessory for that. And yeah, I was able to mount it onto a Vivo little desk clamp monitor arm. I actually forgot to write that in my script, but this is an important part of my setup. It's cheap. It's around 30 bucks. It works well. It actually holds more than its advertised weight, and it's not too hard to set up, and it doesn't destroy IKEA Landmont tables. So that's important. So yeah, I will leave a link to that as well. It's around 30 bucks if I haven't already mentioned that. But yeah, my monitor setup, I'm very satisfied with it. I got it for a great price. And if you're looking into, ultra-wide gaming, I definitely recommend picking one of these up. And welcome to the ASMR segment of this video, aka I am recording in the parts that I forgot to add in my A-roll late at night when my family is sleeping, so this is really great here. To quickly talk about my gaming headset, it's from Noble. I got it off of Amazon, like pretty much everything else in the setup. It's very comfortable. It has this like springy outer metal casing or like design with this very comfortable headband or headrest or whatever the thing that comes in contact with your head conforms, and it's just really comfortable. The ear cups don't hurt your ears after a while. The sound quality is pretty decent. I have not had any issues with it for gaming, and the built-in mic is actually really nice, and you can manipulate it whatever way you want. And my headset rests on a ZoomiTech headphone hook holder, hanger, whatever it is. It was like cheap off Amazon, just like my headphones. It's black, it looks pretty decent. You can move it around like the hook part, like I'm showing you here. Yeah, it's a pretty self-explanatory product. It's like 13 bucks. Highly recommend it. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot here. I don't do cable management to the nth degree. I'm sorry if you're someone who's super nutty about that and you're just cringing here. I make sure things are neat enough, tucked away, but I don't want a stationary setup, so I don't bother, taping everything and, zip tying everything up so I can't move things around. And it's also because I'm lazy too, but yeah, that's something I just wanted to add. Sorry if you're, just like, yikes. And powering everything here, I have my 4-year-old former workstation Hackintosh computer, now my full-time Windows gaming PC. It has older components, higher end consumer, great hardware of its time, so I'd liken it to like a mid-range, PC of today. It's packing a 4790K GTX 970, 16 gigs of DDR3, and totally solid-state storage, for Windows and my games. It runs things pretty well, at low to medium settings. If I want to get, higher FPS, like 90, 100 frames a second, I can lower things to what I think I said lower to medium settings in GTA 5 and Battlefield 1, and obviously Minecraft runs are just fine on it. But yeah, it works great for gaming. I have really no complaints. I have no real reason to get other components. If you're looking into some budget gaming, I recommend obviously building a mid-range build, but also, maybe look at some used hardware, because at this point, games do run pretty well, once again, at lower settings, but I'm not super concerned about that. Illuminating this entire setup is like a cheap LED strip off of Amazon. I don't even know the name of it. To be honest here, I forgot to write it in the script. I'm so well organized. It's like 16 feet long. It's cheap, around 12 bucks, works really well. It has adhesive on it so you can stick it to your desk and your monitors and whatever. Looks really great. I like the blue, the kind of cooler white tone that it gives off. And yeah, it adds this kind of nice ambience to my overall setup. It makes it look less dull and more inviting and cool looking, I guess. And lastly, let's talk about my speakers of choice. I've had these for years. They are the Logitech Z200 stereo setup, or whatever they call it. It's, again, cheap, kind of adding to the theme of budget products in this setup. I love the way they look. They go perfectly with my black and white contrast that I want to be going on. And if you're not an audiophile, I'm certainly not. I mean, I like nice headphones and nice audio quality, but I'm not, super accustomed to anything super fancy. They're loud, they're bassy, they're great for gaming, and just great for playing, music off Spotify or whatever. I've had absolutely no issue with them. You can get them for a really, really great price off of Amazon. Once again, like most of the products that I've listed here. And yeah, that'll wrap things up. I hope this video helped you out. Hope you enjoyed. I will leave a link to all of the products that I've listed in this video in the video description. They're also my affiliate links, so I'd really appreciate it if you purchase any of these products if you're interested through those. They do help my channel out. And yeah, I really appreciate it once again if you leave a like on this video, comment if you have any questions or suggestions, and subscribe for more content like this. And as always, I'm Noah, and I will catch you all in the next one.